Hey guys, Daddy HD here with a brand new series called How to Build. We're going to be building some awesome things in Minecraft, from basic things like houses and whatnot, all the way to more difficult things like this tower here with a beacon inside. But it's not just any beacon. I made it, oops, let me see if I can get in this door. I made it a rainbow beacon. And I'm going to show you guys how to build the portion that makes it the rainbow beacon. In here, all the redstone and the sticky pistons and the stained glass. Yeah, I'm not gonna show how to build the tower itself. I might do that in a later episode. I'm just gonna be making the actual rainbow beacon portion of it. And let's get started by go ahead and setting it to daytime, because I like building during the day. And since we have that option, we might as well do so. So the first thing you're going to need is we can check out our inventory. You're going to need either iron blocks or diamond blocks or gold blocks. I'm using iron blocks because iron blocks are easiest to get. I know I'm in creative, but I'm showing you guys how to build something with the easiest possible method. So I'm using iron blocks. I think I almost always use iron blocks when it comes to beacons. But you can use whatever material you like. You can experiment with other materials, but I like using iron blocks. Okay, so then you're going to need some redstone. You're going to need redstone repeaters. You're going to need a lot of redstone repeaters. You need one button, whether it's wood or stone, is completely up to you. You're going to need sticky pistons. Now, I made mine 5 colors. So I need 5 sticky pistons for this build. You can make it as many colors as you want to. I think there's 16 or 18 different colored glass. You can make it all 18 if you like. I just made mine 5 to keep it simple. It's the way I kind of like it. And then I'm using quartz blocks so you can actually see the redstone. Normally I would make it out of wood or cobblestone in a survival world because it's easier to get. But I'm putting it on blocks of quartz so you can actually see the redstone trail as I'm building it. And then the colors of stained glass, of course, you're going to need some stained glass. And I'm using yellow, then it's going to switch to red, and it's going to switch to purple, then it's going to switch to cyan, blue, and then to green, and then back to yellow again. So it's going to repeat over and over and over again, as you'll see in just a few minutes. And if you guys have seen story mode, Minecraft story mode, you'll see in the very first part, I think the first or second part of the series, the opposing team builds a rainbow beacon. And that's kind of where I got the idea from. I'm like, oh, I can build that. I think that would be kind of fun to build. And now I want to share it with you guys since I have done so. So the first thing I'm going to do, you can stack this on the ground or in the ground or wherever you like, just to make it, I like to make them flush. But you'll place 9 blocks of iron. Now, like I said, most of you guys probably already know this. If you take 9 blocks of iron or gold or diamond or whatever it is, and you place a beacon on top of it, it lights up. Give it a couple seconds and boom, there it goes. And beacons are actually useful because if you right click or my left trigger, you can actually get different kinds of powers from it, like speed, haste, jump boost, and resistance, and that all depends on what you're adding to the beacon. And then the height of the beacon as well. So like ours is only 3x3, then if you go another 4x4 below that, and then a 5x5 below that, it gets bigger and bigger, and 6x6 and so on. It gets bigger and bigger, and it'll give you these extra abilities within Minecraft. But that's not what we're really building it for. We're building it to have a little bit of fun and make some colorful things out of it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stack 2 blocks up there, and I want it 2 blocks away. 2 blocks away from the beacon, and nope, it is 1 block away. And I want it 1 block away from the beacon, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up placing a piece of glass right here. I'm going to start off with my yellow glass, but I'm going to build the contraption, or I'm going to build our machine first, and then I'll go ahead and go with the putting the glass in place. I want to make sure it works first. Okay, so oops, I'm using iron again. Let me get rid of the iron because I'm not going to be using that very often. I'm going to be using this. So the first thing I do is I build a 6x6 block, and the reason why I build this 6x6 block is, oh, I'm sorry, it goes the other direction. The first thing I do is I build this 6x6 block, and what this does is it allows me to have enough room to put repeaters in, because you need repeaters as a timer. And if you don't have the timer in place, it just won't work. They'll all try to trigger off roughly at the same time, and that's not what we're trying to do here. And again, guys, I'm building in creative. I know I'm going to be using materials here that normally are difficult to get, but this is just to show you guys how to build this amazing machine. All right, so I'm going to come out after my 6x2, sorry, 6x2, not 6 pieces right here, my 3x2. I'm going to come out 2, and then I'm going to go up 1. I'm going to come out 1 more, and then I'm going to build another little platform that's identical to the one that we built down at the bottom there. So another 6 piece, a 3x2. So if you see where I started off, this is going to be my original trigger. My button is going to start. Hi, Pig. How you doing, buddy? You going to help out? This is going to be trail of redstone. It's going to come wrap around here, and it's going to trip this first one. Then it's going to come up over here. So after this little 6, a 3x2 little platform here, it's going to come out 2 more, then go up 1, and it's going to go another 2 this direction, and then another 3x2 platform. And this will house another sticky piston. So we're going to put the sticky piston right there, and then we're going to repeat this same step as many times as you want, as high as you want to go. Like I said, I'm going to go 5, but you can make it go, you know, all tower-esque and make it ginormous and build whatever your heart desires. I'm just trying to keep it simple so it looks cool, but at the same time, it's not overwhelming to the eye. So I'm going to do, oops, you know what I forgot? Yep, you guessed it. I forgot to go up 1. So I'm going to come out 3 there, and then 3 there, and then out 1, out again, and then up 1. So we have, how many levels do we have? We got 1, 2, and then place my, there you go, sticky piston there, and place my sticky piston there. And mind you, if you guys are building this in creative, it's really easy to do. If you guys are building this in survival, more power to you. If you can get that, that, what do you call it, that wither and kill him and get that nether star, you guys are amazing. We attempted to do that yesterday, me and a couple guys online, and we realized really quickly that you have to kill a whole lot of wither skeletons and spend a lot of time in the nether in order to even get the skulls, let alone the wither himself. So what do we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think we're already there. Okay, so I don't need this part here. So this is going to be my 5th one. Bam. I'm busy talking and not paying attention to what it is I'm doing. Okay, so now we're going to go step it down because we want to make it repeat, correct? So, hi, horse. Are you going to help? You look like you're suffocating. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you since you won't move. I'm sorry. He committed suicide on our machine. I don't know. Anyway, so I was gonna help him along and get him gone, but anyhow, so we got a piece of leather. So let's turn it back to day because again, I like building during the day. I should have turned day cycle. I think can you turn day cycle off? I forget. Okay, so we're gonna step this down, and we're going to step it down again. And what we want to do is we want to connect to this portion here. And you know what? I made this come out one too close because I needed to drop about here. This is where I need it to go. Okay. So then I have enough. No, I needed to go down one more. No. We'll make it go there. Okay. So we'll make it go there, and that will be our repeat. Over and over and over again. Okay. And I'll show you what I mean. Just a second. Okay, so now let's lay out our redstone. So I've got our contraption, the actual machine, built. So you can see that there's 5. One of them is stacked on top of that. And you would repeat this like a step. Like a staircase going up and up and up, and you can do it over and over again. This is the most compact design I could come up with. I'm sure there's other ones, but this is what I came up with, guys. I'm sure there's faster ways to do things, but for me, this is the easiest and the best way that I found to do this particular build. So let's go ahead and lay out our redstone. And then this is what I mean by space to put repeaters. You need one this direction and one this direction. Now, because these are timed, you need to click these all the way out to 3. And then this one here, the ones that are facing the pistons, only click them twice. So they click out twice. And what they do is they set up time. So when it's all the way down its original installed position, it's at 0.1 of a second. Then you click it once and it goes to 0.2 and then 0.3, then 0.4. That increases the time that the redstone goes in and then comes back out. The signal comes back out. That way it has a portion of a second to think, and then that way it doesn't all trigger at the same time. And it looks a lot neater that way. It looks a lot cooler that way. All right, so, and we need 3 repeaters in between each individual piston. And 2 of them will be 3 clicks. So I did 1 there, 3 clicks, and 1 on 2 click. And that gives it enough time so there's not too much gapping in between each piston. Okay, so I'm going to lay out more redstone here, more redstone there. So now we have no repeaters, and then I put 1 here, I put 1 there, and I put 1 there. And this will be 1, 2, and this one will be 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to repeat this pattern over and over again, so you'll get the idea. And then 1, 2, 3 again. And I'm going to put a redstone there, and there, and there. And what this does is it lets the redstone follow a path without crossing itself and then creating an infinite loop. Because we want the infinite loop to be the whole machine, not in one little spot and then mess up our machine. So this makes it go in one direction going out this way, and makes it one direction going out this way, and only one direction going to the piston. So then again, we're going to go redstone, 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 repeater, redstone, and make sure these are going the right direction. Let's see, the direction I'm pointing is the direction that the redstone repeater is headed. So repeater, Pig, are you really going to help out, or are you going to, sorry, you're in the way. Redstone, redstone, and then repeater, aiming towards the piston. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And you're going to repeat this pattern over and over again. I'm going to fast forward this part. Now we're going to be coming back down, and it's all connected. Now, okay, so that's all of our redstone. Got it all laid out. We don't have the glass in place yet because I want to make sure it works, and I don't have any loops that cut off. So let's give it a go, and let's see if our machine works. Let's see if it's going. It's going. It's going. Are they all moving? Yep. See how they're going one after the other? All right. So now let's go ahead, and you go ahead and break one piece of redstone to stop it, because I don't have an off button for it. So it'll wrap around, and when that turns red, that means it's done with its loop, and I'll put the piece of redstone back. Now I can go through, and I could grab my, wait, let's put this back up there too. Let's grab our stained glass. And you guys, I'll show the formulas for the stained glass another time. Right now, I'm just going to be laying them down. It's the same thing as dyeing wool, except you're dyeing glass. So I'm going to do my yellow. I'm going to do my red. I'm going to do my purple. Go, purple. All right. You don't want to go there. All right. And I'm going to do my cyan, because it's kind of like a mix between the blue, which I would think would be next, and then the green that I'm going to put in here. And I really like the lime green. I think it looks really cool. And then the lime green goes back to the yellow. So now let me go ahead, and I know I love building at night, but this thing looks really cool. I mean, during the day, I love building during the day, but this thing looks really cool during the night. So let's go ahead and switch it to nighttime. Okay, so that's our one over there. And then this is what it's going to look like. I'll go push the button over there too. Yellow, red, purple, blue, green, and yellow again. And then there you go. And it's got an infinite loop, and it's a rainbow beacon. So we can go over here, and I have my button here. I just wrote episode 1 rainbow beacon, push. Push the button, and then this one's going to do the same thing. So now we got our 2 rainbow beacons going side by side. Yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Then you can build your structure around it, whatever you want it to be, whether it be just a square. I built a pyramid around one in another world. You can literally do whatever your heart desires. If you did a pyramid, you'd still have to go pretty high in order for it to not break any of the redstone circuit. But that's the general idea. So There you go. Let me go ahead and turn it back to day. Oh, you can turn off day cycle. There it is. Okay, turn it back to day. If you guys like this video, please smash that like button as hard as you can with your stained glass. Yeah. And if you guys are new to this channel, please click the subscribe button down below. It means a great deal to us. You may not think so, but it really does help us out. Without you guys, we really don't have a channel. So again, we thank you so much for watching. Until next time, guys, bye.